Will this movie be making you scream its name? Let's find out. Hello Fanatics, I'm Dylan Phillips and this is the Film Fanatic Review bringing you Shazam, starring Zachary, Levi, Jack Dylan Grazer, and Asher Angel. First we'll tell you what the movie is about, and our initial thoughts. Then we'll move on to our spoiler-free likes and dislikes. We'll finish up with some spoiler-heavy thoughts on this film, and our final word. Shazam follows the story of a streetwise foster kid who is gifted the powers of Shazam by a mysterious wizard in order to protect the world from all those who oppose good. Overall, I really enjoyed this film. For such an overdone superhero genre, it definitely gives a fresh feeling to this origin tale. For what I liked about this film, let's start off with the performances. This film has a ton of great lighthearted performances that make all of these characters feel truly real, which is surprising for this genre. Asher Angel plays Billy Batson's lost and conflicted teenage character without overplaying certain elements of it so it doesn't become obnoxious. And the rest of the family gives a positive outlook to the foster care system. However, the standouts were definitely Jack Dylan Grazer and Zachary Levi. Grazer is amazing as a quippy comedic sidekick and steals many of the scenes throughout, but this film rides on the performance of Levi, and he owns it. Levi was born to play Shazam, with the perfect amount of heroism, lighthearted innocence, and comedy of a child stuck in a man's body. And he makes this character his own by bringing a deep range from immense action, hilarious comedy, and vulnerable moments. The performances are not the only highlight of this film, as it is also a great, fun origin story. It takes a genre that's oversaturated with reboots and manages to put a fresh take on it. It plays to more of an emotional coming-of-age story with deeper family themes that makes it the DC's version of Deadpool meets Spider-Man. However, the antagonist of this film is definitely underwhelming. Mark Strong does bring some sympathy and justifiable motivation to his character, but he's not given much to work with, and his plan feels very formulaic and boring to the point that he just seems like a means to an end to help Billy Batson on his coming-of-age journey. And the first part of the film does take a while to set up, making it feel sluggish at times, but once it gets into the superhero story, it really kicks off. And that's where I'll end our spoiler-free thoughts on this film. If you want to hear our final word or rating of this film, pause now and click the link in the description, because now it's time for spoilers. No spoilers to talk about for this one, but the best scenes to me were any superpower test, the store robbery scene, and the Shazam family. So, with the thoughts heard, here's our final word. Shazam is a fun, fresh superhero origin that feels more like a coming-of-age comedy with action sprinkled throughout. While the story starts off slow and ends up with an underwhelming villain, the fun, lighthearted atmosphere is filled with great action, all-ages comedy, and strong family themes that are accented by a strong range ensemble of performances that prove that DC still has a few tricks up its spandex sleeves. This film is the fun uncle of the DC universe, and it shows exactly why. So I'm gonna give Shazam a 9. Thanks everyone for watching our review. Are you planning on seeing Shazam? Or if you've already seen it, do you have something to add? What did you think of the story? Let us know in the comments below. I'm Dylan Phillips, and this has been our Film Fanatic Review.